How's it going, my super friends? I am Marcelo. Thanks for watching the vid. Hey, this is my new segment. I go over the biggest headlines revolving the comic book world. I give you a quick recap. I'm sorry, it's early in the morning. Today is Monday. Hope you have a great week. I gave you a recap of the news. I give you my thoughts on them, okay? Sounds cool? Nice. Let's just jump right into it with this really cool one, which is Nova. Ooh, man, Nova. You know, Kevin Feige said that Nova has immediate potential for the MCU? That's crazy. Nova. Ever since the Guardians of the Galaxy hit theaters in 2014, a lot of people, a lot of fans, including me, were like, hey, you know what will be really cool? Include Nova. Give us Ryder, man, or I don't know, Alexander even. It doesn't matter. Feige's comments suggested that Nova, he could be headed to the MCU after, you know, maybe phase 3 or after phase 4, I don't know. But check out his quote. He said, Nova is, if we have a big board with a bunch of characters that have more immediate potential, Nova is on that board. Because of the connection to the Guardians universe, because there are more than one examples to pull from in the comics that are interesting. And you're absolutely right. He was in the earliest drafts of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, I love to see Nova in the MCU, man. There's a lot of things you can pull from the comics. I mean, like I said, we don't know which iteration of Nova they could use. It could be Richard Rider, which is the most popular choice, and I think is the one that makes sense. However, just seeing Nova in the MCU should rest easy with fans. Like, getting Nova is really, really nice. We know that what happens beyond phase 3 is a mystery. We know that. Like, the unknown is known. Sure, whatever. We know that the sequel to Spider-Man Homecoming has been scheduled for a 2019 release. Now, the studio also announced various release dates without any further information, like the May 1st, that's Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, but August 7th, 2020 and November 11, 2020 are mystery titles. So, my boy Nova could be one of them. That was really cool, man. I am not like a huge fan, but I've read a lot of Nova stuff, including the recent things with the Infinity shit and all of that. I've read it. It makes sense also with the Infinity Stone in the MCU. Like some Joshua Yale from IGN said that Thanos could wipe out the Order or the Nova Corps with the Gauntlet or some shit. Like everyone is gone, and that's why Nova Ryder falls into action, dives with the other people, and tries to save the day. That makes sense. I like it. Richard Rider or Alexander, tell me in the comments down below, how would you get Nova in the MCU? What would you do, dude? What would you do? Let me know in the comments down below, man. Next up is our boy Peter Parker. We know that the Spider-Man Homecoming sequel is now taking place beyond or just outside New York City. So Homecoming 2, we don't have the official title. Tom Holland hasn't spoiled that yet. He might, I don't know. It will enter production in the coming months. Very little is known about the film that is set in Marvel's Phase 4. Really secretive stuff. But Kevin Feige, he said that they start filming early July. Also, we film in London. We shot the first film in Atlanta, and we shoot a lot of films in London. But there's another reason we're shooting in London, which is, yes, Spidey, of course, will spend some time in New York, but he'll spend some time in other parts of the globe. Just by that, a lot of fans went crazy. Like, what? Spider-Man outside of New York? That is why we love Spider-Man. That's why I watch Spider-Man and read him, because he's a New York kid. You know? Queen stuff. So, I think I like Peter Parker in a lot of stages in his life. The kid, the awkward kid in high school, I didn't hate, but I didn't love the billionaire, millionaire, rich guy Peter Parker. I do like, my favorite type of Peter Parker, or the era, is like the 25-year-old. He doesn't have that much money, but he can go through life, and he's a young guy. Not super young like Tom Holland, but like Tobey Maguire age. And that's why I like Tobey, because he was in that sweet spot. We don't talk about Spider-Man 3 or anything else, but I like that era of Peter Parker. We also know that there's a report from the hashtag show. The hashtag show. They said that Marvel is looking to cast a European actress in her 20s for a femme fatal role. A lot of people think they're casting Black Cat. She will make the debut in Sony's Silver and Black. But if that's true, that could be the story of the next movie, or it could connect with Spidey someplace like that. Avengers 4 is gonna impact Spidey decision to go out of New York, because it's gonna it will reveal, it was previously revealed that Spider-Man Homecoming 2 takes place just minutes after the events of Avengers 4. So that movie is gonna give us a lot of information, and that's probably why we will not learn anything about Avengers 4 for quite a while. You know why? Because, man, Marvel Studios is skipping Hall H. They are not going to the Hall H panel in San Diego Comic-Con. The legendary panel, the press conference, whatever you want to call it. They will be skipping it this year. Oh, man. What? Hall H has been a legendary event for Marvel Studios for quite a while. A lot of years, from this Loki shit to Brolin with the Infinity Gauntlet. It's been crazy. A lot of fans have been going bonkers. They want to be the first in line. They want to get there. They want to record everything. I'm online. I haven't gone, and I'm always like stuck in Twitter. I'm like in Twitter waiting for shit to pop up, you know? Like, oh, just refreshing and refreshing. Give me some information, man. More information. That's what I like about Hall H. There's always new tidbits, new reveals, but now you shouldn't expect anything about Avengers 4. I also have a quote specifically talking about that. Don't count on a lot of juicy Avengers 4 reveals at Comic-Con this year. Kevin Feige just told me that while Marvel will still have a floor presence, they're skipping the usual Hall H panel to let the dust settle from Infinity War. Like, no. Of course, man, plenty of fans disappointed to hear that Marvel Studios will not be in Hall H this year. Infinity War has reached an all-time high of a hype level for fans. There is the craziest, this culmination of 10 years of the MCU. People want to know more. They want to be in the know. Go to a press conference and all of that shit. That need, coupled with 2018 marking the MCU's 10th anniversary, just convinced a lot of people that the Hall H skip or the absence is just fucked up. I like to think of it this way. Infinity War is going to be such a big film. It's going to have a lot of changes to our characters and storylines and everything. A lot of endings, and some new beginnings. That's what the Russo brothers said. Not having a Hall H, I think it can be something good. A lot of people have to process this film, and if you go to Hall H, go to see new Avengers 4 shit, that Infinity War punch, or I mean storytelling or characters that died, it won't have a big effect because you're just thinking about Avengers 4 now. Okay, what's next? What's gonna happen? This guy died, that girl died, what's next? And you just forget about Infinity War. And these people, Marvel Studios, are smart. They're geniuses. Because they're like, no, dude, if we go to Hall H, the hype is gonna die. And they need to process Infinity War more. That's why they're not going. Hugest convention, Marvel is still gonna be there. They're gonna have like collectibles and booths and shit like that, but they're not gonna have a big ass Hall H presentation. And I think that's okay. Just 1 year, man. Just 1 year. You shouldn't also don't plan on Marvel Studios dropping trailers or movie announcements. Not even that. Nothing. So, a really chill San Diego Comic-Con for Marvel. Hope DC takes the opportunity. They saw this tweet and they're like, oh, release some Aquaman shit or something like that. Come on, fast. That's what DC has to do, dude. That's what DC has to do. I hope so. My friends, I am Emo Acebo. Thanks for watching the video. If you saw the video, thank you. I love you, all of you. Leave me comments down below, man, with your thoughts on these news. What else happened this weekend that I didn't cover? I just got the 3 biggest stories, and there were Marvel stories, so I hope you guys enjoyed the vid. If you did, please click the like button, man. Check out my other comic book videos up in the channel. I got some comic book reviews, More coming your way, more news, commentaries, cool stuff. Go browse the channel. Follow me on my social media, my Twitter, my Instagram. I'm really active over there. I answer questions. You can request videos, whatever you want. Really, really nice time. Sorry, I was checking something. But yeah, man. Subscribe so you don't miss anything. Clicking on the bell icon besides the subscribe button will give you notifications. That way you don't miss the videos. You get it in your laptop, your phone, your electronic devices, anything. Sounds cool? Sounds cool, man. I thank you again, my super friend. And of course, I'll see you in the next one.